Hello everybody and welcome back to Timberborn, in the settlement of the Lowlands on the canyon map. Last time we had a bit of a famine, leading to many of our beavers dying, but in the end we managed to bounce back and now we are at a pretty comfortable point regarding our food and water situation. Let's stop this for a minute and think about what the goal is for today's episode. Last time we built our little industrial district right here, but in the future I still want to move it away from there. The first thing I've done is I've planned out a little area for a centrifuge right here, since I'm going to be terraforming quite a lot this episode, meaning I'll need some extract. While the beavers are breeding this, let's start thinking about where I want to start off terraforming. I'm going to start off bombing down this area right here and trying to get us a better way to use this area. Okay, we've got the centrifuge finished and I've also cleared out this area up here. Another thing I did is I laid out a little grid right here, which will be used to make a wind farm with the large wind turbines. I'm going to place the vertical power poles, power shafts in here, and then place the large wind turbines on top. Let's also get this wall down right here. And this will allow us to start our industrial area over here and bit by bit move our industrial district from the river down here to this area up here. Now that all the beavers are sleeping, we can detonate this and get in the last bits of dynamite over here. Okay, as we reach the next route, we finished up our little setup for the bombing right here. The wind farm up here is also getting started now, which will allow us to get the power we need for this industrial district. I've set up another wind turbine down here with a clutch between our main industrial area and the gristmill to try to maximize the time this gristmill is running between wet seasons. Okay, we have some big and flat area to work with right here now, but I've cut off our staircase up here. So let's redo the changes I did earlier and get the spiral staircases back in to allow our access to this area up here. Before they're building this part, I want them to bomb down this area, since I want to get the power in this line right here. One thing I forgot, since we are in a drought right now, I usually have bad water flowing through here, and since I just bombed away the wall of this river right here, we are going to have some flooding if I don't fix it now. Okay, we have finished this up just in time for the approaching bad tide. So let's get this out, and now the water, the bad water, should be able to flow again without causing us any harm. Our wind farm up here is coming along quite nicely. I've also queued up this canal right here, which will lead our power down from the wind farm up here to our new industrial district down here. As we see right here, the bad water is flowing through without any problem. Our bad water pumps have been back up, and our industrial district will start working again with the water flow coming back. Okay, in preparation for the industrial area down here, I've placed down some dynamite. Since in this area right here, I want to place down my lumber workshops, my lumber mills. The main reason for me bombing this area down here is to put the storages down below. These ones have a clearance of 2 blocks, so if I go up 1 with the platforms, I can unlock the 6x1 overhangs, and I could place the log piles now below here, like this. This is the goal. I want to have the log piles below, and then the lumber mills up above. Okay, I've planned out our area for the lumber mills down here. On the topmost layer we have the lumber mills powered from vertical power shafts right behind them. Then below that we have an area where our logs are getting stored. The outermost log piles are logs storages, while the 2 center ones are planks. I also set up this little area up here, which I'm going to clear out, and this top area right here will be the place where I'll put some gravity batteries. Okay, the beavers finished the first half of this industrial area, of this lumber mill area. So we have 4 more lumber mills at our disposal right now. That will help us quite a bit since planks is our bottleneck. I've also planned out a few more large water tanks right here. A bit more housing since we need more workers. And the dirt excavator is also being built on the side right here. Okay, the log district here is done, but since we have another wet season, the bad water is back and it looks like we've had some flooding. Oh, I see the issue. I've queued up tunnels to be built and I've queued them up too far. Meaning we have a hole right here which leads to our storage down here. Let's disconnect the steam stations for now. Get this levee in, and I guess now I'll need to get some berry brushes down again, since I'm going to have to make some medicine, most likely. Okay, as I look at it, it's not that deep, luckily. And I could probably cut it out this way. We'll have some spillage right here, but that should be fine. So let's place some dynamite on top right here. We'll have some spillage down this way, but it should meet up with this water and dilute pretty quickly. And hopefully get the bad water out. As I said, it will spill right here, but it should meet up with this and dilute. Fast are dying, it's fine. As we see, it diluted pretty fast and my fields are dying a little bit, which is fine I guess, and sadly the trees died as well. But we got the bad water out of there and our industrial district running. Okay, that happens. It's fine though. Let's also get down an herbalist. I'm going to put it right here and make some storage for it this way. Okay, I've planned out the rest of our industrial district and the beavers got building already. We have some more storage down here, some large warehouses up here for paper and gears, for the metal blocks, the planks, the treated planks and everything. We're going to have the storage down here, and I also tore down 2 of these houses right here. I'm going to place them right back in, but I want to get in 2 more large storages below them here. So let's dynamite this out. And get these large storages placed in. Then we can place back the houses on top. and all the amenities we already had. For setup we have 3 smelters, 1 wood workshop, 3 explosive factories, 4 gear workshops, 2 paper mills and 2 centrifuge up here. The book workshop and the printing press are going to go somewhere else. That's not needed for now. But this should cover most of our needs for industrial goods for now. The warehouses are being placed in, and the contaminated beavers from before are going to get cured in a minute. And while they're working up there on the industrial district, I've also queued up a second dam over here to get this area green in the droughts, since we're still working with this dam I've built quite early on. The industrial district is finished, we have everything down. Right now I'm working on expanding the wind farm, since our power consumption is too inconsistent. Our power production is too inconsistent. And I'm building a little gravity battery tower right here. We have quite a big queue built up, with the wind farm going in here, all these water tunnels and water tanks, and the dam right down here. So I'm just going to let the beavers do their thing, since everything is working mostly automatically with the automations and the droughts. On that note, let's just get all these buildings through, and then we can look further. And with everything else finished, the last thing that the beavers are building right now are the water pumps and the large tanks right here. Since our food is now going down for quite a while now, I want to do one last thing this episode, and that's reclaiming all this land down here. I can delete all these buildings. A farmhouse in here, another farmhouse in here. Okay, our building queue is finished up. Everything we have had queued up is done now. Our industrial district is working without any problems, and we're not reliant on water anymore with the gravity batteries and the windmills. The storage is all below here, and everything is working quite nicely. They cleaned up all the rubble from the old industrial district right here and replaced it with the farms, while we also finished up getting a few more water pumps in. I think this is a good point to end this episode. Thank you for watching. I wish you all a great rest of your day, and see you next time.